Scorpio. Hi Scorpio, this is Kim here to do your messages for your next 3 days. Thank you for joining me. Long time since I've announced that I do have private readings. I just don't talk about it that much. They are recorded. I love doing them for you. If you need one, the information is in the description box below. So I don't want to take up too much of your time with an announcement. So Krans Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. A very interesting deck that we got gifted to the channel. Thank you, by the way, the Cosmos Oracle. Excited to pull from that for you also. See what's going on. I did notice that separation card. Did you notice that first off? Right off the bat, I noticed that separation. And the Mercury here. Which is good. This is communication. Inspired communication. Can be about networking, other people, the heart chakra, travel. I mean, it can be a lot of things here. This is good. Like communication that heals, that helps to heal something. Blood. This is the arrival of something that makes you feel alive again, right? Alive. Romance could be in the air with this card. Or something that you're going to be very passionate about. Both cards giving me like that passion vibe. Let's get one from the archetype deck. I need to go right in the middle there. Something to go right in the middle. Oh, that song's coming into my mind. Stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, I love that song. I remember, I think it's Steely Dan. Is that right? And I remember it from Pulp Fiction. Great movie. Yeah, something about healing. Something about healing in this communication. It's shifting everything. Like you're the shapeshifter. This card, I remember it coming out on one of your readings because I found it to be the most interesting readings I've ever done for Scorpio, which was the shapeshifter that came out. And then the card from the 108 Oracle that talks about shapeshifting came out too on top of it. So this could be like the actions that are relating to this change. This could be by you being in a different role, or what a romance, love, or even a job look like to you might be totally different pretty soon. Like you might be shape-shifting into something completely different, completely new. But it's something that you're going to love. A shapeshifter. What else for Scorpio do you have? Tell me about this shape-shifting energy. Oh, yeah, it's this perfect storm, isn't it? It's the perfect storm. And I have the cell on the bottom. Yeah, don't have to look at the book for this one. This is about kind of like protecting yourself or deciding, you know, what goes in, what goes out. No matter what's happening around you, like the cell is yours, right? It's yours, your body, your structure. And the geomagnetic storm it's temporary. It says it's something can last a few hours to a few days, but it's some sort of storm that stirs everything up. And it's particularly marked by time and it being an external force. So, what else about this? What else about this? Troposphere. I'm definitely going to have to look that up. And Pluto. Whoa. Big time change. I see a drop of water here on the imagery. Troposphere. Let's look up troposphere, please. Troposphere for Scorpio. Water, oxygen, life. Your seed is on fertile soil. So it's saying that your seed, whatever you have planted, this is something you have planted a while ago. Because it is on fertile soil. No matter what the circumstance looks like around you, no matter that, this is something is developing for you. And it's saying that this is why I said the perfect storm, right? This card says the conditions are favorable for life for you. And when I saw this, I thought the perfect storm, like the storm you need to plant something. And I definitely think Pluto is an influence here too, with major transformation. Transformation, Pluto. We'll take Pluto too. So I know what Pluto means with the planet, the change, transformation, sometimes an underworld place, but this is what their guidebook says. Unavoidable transformation. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to read this. Once upon a time, a planet named Pluto was once part of our solar system. Pluto belonged to our family for many years. One day, the laws keeping Pluto as one of us changed. But who is in charge? What laws? How did it happen? We could debate this for hours. There were some who considered it a planet and others who did not. But the silver lining of the story is that Pluto soon found its new tribe. Without a need for recognition, there were other planets always waiting to, this is a welcome transformation. It says if you don't belong somewhere, then don't be long. Don't stick around too long. Oh, okay. Where are you going? I feel like you're going like you're actually going somewhere, like travel somewhere. Let's see. Strengthen the devil. Leo, Capricorn, strengthen the devil. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. Grateful Dead. It's just Grateful Dead. I'm not trying to be. Okay, so if I get home for if I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Got 2 reasons why I cry alone. It's okay. Sorry, I'm not same singing voice as the Grateful Dead, am I? Knight of Wands, 4 of Wands. Travel is usually that means travel to me. The Knight of Wands, going somewhere where your heart, something coursing through your blood is telling you to do is follow your heart, right? King of Cups. And this can also represent a person coming into your life. This can be somebody very passionate. It can be somebody that honestly is like, this is changing your whole world around in a sense. 4 of Wands. A joyous homecoming. And what to say about Pluto? If you didn't belong, there's always someone to welcome you, or there's always a place that is welcoming you. And this says a joyous homecoming. Coming together with the right partnerships, the right alliances, the right people. It will be a cause for celebration when this all comes together. And it's like putting you on the path of passion, inspiration, purpose. Feels like everything's changing. Up in the air. Up in the air. So who is the Knight of Wands? Of course we have Aries, we have Sagittarius energy here. Oh, Sagittarius twice. Judgment. King of Swords. Yeah, it's like when Spirit wakes you up to a plan and they say, hey, everything can change. Enlightenment, new path. And then they tell you, oh, by the way, we've given you all the goods to, knowledge-wise, King of Swords, we've given you all of the goods that you need to make the necessary plans and then implement those. Carry it out. Get on, like getting on the path that you know you're supposed to be on, or that feels right to you. Four of Pentacles, 4-4. It's a path being guided by the angels, I feel. Yeah, something new. After an ending. The World. A difficult decision. Following your heart, it might be leading you away from toxic situation, toxic person. It's deciding to split from your demons, overcoming your demons. Four of Pentacles. I think you're opening up to a new path here. Actually, the way that it's laying, I'm feeling like this is more about, you know, when we soften our heart and we open up a little bit to this new thing. We're not holding on so tightly to things from the past. And this is a tough decision, I think. If this is a decision to go on a new journey, to experience what does the wheel have to offer here, this Wheel of Fortune. It may have been something that you were conflicted over for a while, or that you were just postponing. But it is a major decision. I feel like it's that decision to split and to go off on a new path, a new adventure here. Because the World and the Wheel of Fortune, this could be quite, it could feel like this is fated for you. Like this is the new chapter. Lessons have been learned, and you're ready for something new. Ready for something new. Okay. Maybe you can clarify this decision or this path that they are going to take. The Devil can represent our fears, the things that are holding us back, our attachments, but it can also, on the light side, represent something that has to do with like strategic planning here. Something on the material realm, strategic planning. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something that is progress. And you may feel like something, especially if it has to do with your finances, your pentacles, you could have felt like something was taking a while, but like you kept at it. If it's that, if it could be an offer that is something very solid, stable. Here's that Devil again. It's that Devil again. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles is a financial gain, a windfall. This one keeps showing up. I feel like the signs are relevant with this one. Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, maybe Cancer energy, and Libra. It's something new. I wonder if there's some sort of unseen contract coming in here. Something really mysterious, because you're with the moon, you're really having to trust your own guidance. You know, you're having to listen to your intuition for directions, because you can only see with the light of the moon. It's sparse. So I have Libra, I have Justice, partnerships, maybe contracts, things that balance things out, and the Ace of Cups. So that could be new partnerships, new contracts, new. Let's see what the 108 Oracle has to say about this. Why this? It's an interesting Devil energy. I'm really thinking it's something about this pathway that puts you in access with really good finances. This also about self-reliance, independence. For some, that's an actual inheritance, or it could be a winning but it is a big amount for your efforts. The forked road is on the bottom. Like, which direction will you choose? Your choice. And I don't think you're telling anybody about what direction. And here we have Capricorn energy on that card. So this is about strategy and planning, which way to go. Options, free will, choice, alternatives. Another wheel, 2 wheels. A change in circumstance, unavoidable, positive transformation. Finding something like this Ace of Cups here and this well, they go together really well. A deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perception, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for. Looks like Spirit, your angels, your guides are about to give you a very big gift from the universe. Your cup will be overfloweth. The wheel of karma, karma, dharma, destined, inevitable, cause and effect, divine intervention. So what about the moon? Protecting yourself. Okay, safeguard. Could be a little bit with this 4 of Pentacles of protecting your own energy, warding off unwanted energies. But still, I think, even with the armor on, opening yourself up to a possible new contract or agreement. There may be a connection in spirit here with telepathy and connected with a soulmate energy. Because it's like you're warding off negative or unwanted energies, not allowing people get into that. Or like the Cell card, watching what comes in and out of your system. But you're opening up to this new heart experience with the emerald. A free-flowing love, the heart chakra, a mature love. So shield, protecting yourself, possibly regarding illusions or what is not real. Yes, protecting yourself from illusions or what is not real. So the ostrich trap is when we actually refuse to face something all out of fears. Okay, so yes, protecting yourself and guarding yourself is great, but the moon can, and the devil energy can represent our fears. So sometimes that happens to be so overwhelming that we choose not to take a path at all. This is avoiding the ostrich trap, I would think. Have something exciting here to unfold within a few days. Look, and I'm telling you, it's going to be dynamite. Wow. Excitement, passion, action, suspense, explosive, catalyst for change, sudden, unexpected, and fast. And I have the bedroom, which is sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, a love affair. Yeah, okay, so the devil can also be like temptation or infatuation. Me get an angel number message for you, and I think I will. What's you're the magician? 1 says you're a self-starter with innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through the rough times to reach success. I am innovative. And 99, it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. Yeah, the 4 of Wands, that 1111 purpose. An awakening, right? You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours, only yours to fulfill. So unleash your true power. I'm courageous. All right, and that's what I have for you today. So I'm sending you so much love, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.